Summer party. Okay, here we are, summer party. One, ready, hit. My name's Seapy. I'm the new director of bands and assistant professor of music. I've loved music as long as I can remember. My generation was listening to it on tape in a Walkman, and I actually grew up overseas, so we didn't have access to a ton of music. But yeah, from the time I was interested in riding bikes and playing with sticks and this sort of thing, I was also, had my headphones on and really started playing music on piano and then on clarinet and saxophone all before high school, and stuck with clarinet and saxophone especially all the way until I became more of a conductor. I've always been drawn to sound, and music is organized sound, and in any genre or any sort of way it manifests itself, it's just, it's been appealing to my ears, and it moves your heart, it moves your brain, it moves your feet if it's dance-like music. My favorite part of being a conductor is the interpersonal aspect. We are silent in performance, so our instrument is made up of a variety of people who are each unique parts of it and bring their own humanity, their own strengths and weaknesses and passions and their own sound, of course, to the wind ensemble. So as I sort of progressed through my career, it was that interpersonal aspect and that exchange of humankind that made me really fall in love with conducting as opposed to playing. My number one goal as a music teacher, as a musician, as a conductor, whatever hat I'm wearing at the time, is always to compel the people I'm with to love music more. That's really where it starts and ends for me, to share that passion for the art form, whether that's with my students, with the audience, etc. And along with that is to develop a deeper understanding, and sometimes those feed off each other. So for the wind ensemble specifically, it's a vehicle for music. It's not just a band. That's not separate from the art form. So it's always to hopefully through rehearsals and performances and all the other things we do, students are loving music more and growing as musicians and really digging in and improving their skill set to set them up for success in their careers. One of the great things about the wind ensemble as a medium is we're not steeped in as much tradition as certain other large ensembles, so we often get to and enjoy doing some off-the-wall things. I'm a big fan of collaboration with other art forms specifically. And I think that anytime we can get out of our own silo and work with another department or work with students from another area, that's enriching for us as musicians, and that's really enriching for the audience a lot of the time. It's also the real world. We're not usually performing in a void or even just in a concert hall setting. So yeah, we've got for this first concert a few minor tricks up our sleeve, so to speak, but it will be more or less a conventional concert. For our second concert this fall, we're actually going to be working with some of the dancers and featuring some student choreography, faculty choreography, and Millikin student dancers, which I'm very excited about. So, we're always balancing the past and the great repertoire that has sort of evolved over centuries, and the present and music that's being written now and music that has yet to be written. In the spring, we'll perform the world premiere of a piece that is currently being written. So that's another exciting collaboration with the composer. So far at Millikin, I've been blown away by how warm and how open the students, faculty, staff are. I could not imagine feeling more welcomed. And that starts with Gary, who held this position for 37 years, which is amazing to me. He's been incredible in sort of saying, hey, I'm here to help. His office is right across the hall from mine. He's still teaching trombone. The music faculty, the administrators, it's been really, in a lot of instances, I feel like I've known some of these people for longer than I have, because they've been so welcoming and willing to trust me to do the best that I can, and to kind of get into a routine of expecting excellence and trying to work with the students to be their very best musical selves. So that's the thing that really stands out as I kind of think back. It's still all pretty new. There are a lot of hats that we wear in a role as a conductor and music director, but yeah, the spirit and the support for the arts that extends campus-wide, Decatur-wide, even regionally, I've seen already, is palpable to a newcomer, and I'm very grateful for that. And yeah, I'm just honored to be playing a role within that artistic community.